Alrighty, good evening everyone. My name is Benjamin, and we're getting ready to play our monthly live tournaments. And let me clear at least one of these alerts. And whatever. Whoop whoop. There we go. And I know I really shouldn't be checking this stuff. Oh. There we go. Clear that out. Okay, good. We got everybody. Oh, shoot. Isaac's gonna play. Oh, boy. Oh, this is gonna be a good tournament then. Oh, this is gonna be a good tournament. Oh. And, like I said, I got my headphones on because I'm listening to music on my phone, so. Well, see, that's the thing. I always listen to music because it's good to listen to music. I find. Right now, I've got some Black Sabbath going, and yeah, Loner by Black Sabbath. Yeah, that's yeah. We'll see when it switches, but and we've actually got a good rating range here. We've got, 8 players ranging from 1,000 to 2,100. This will be a good tournament, I suspect. And then all of a sudden goes to Sticks. I was listening to such good heavy music and it goes straight to Sticks. Of course it does. I'll check that later. So, as always, I'm probably going to be playing... I'm probably going to play E4. I don't suspect I'll play D4 in any of these games. Maybe if I get white against this guy, I may play F4, maybe D4. Happy, some sad. Think of childhood friends and the dreams we had. You probably don't want to hear me singing. But yeah, so I've got a very basic plan. We got about a minute and a half left, and we're gonna have some fun. Yeah, so 5 minutes, 5-second increment, and, we'll see what happens. I suspect it will be 5-5 isn't Blitz. I mean, it is true. Oh, just some casual trash talk in the start of it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we should be starting here in just about 2 seconds. Oh, and yes, I knew it. I knew I was gonna play him. I knew I was gonna play him. Alright, so we're going to be blitzing out this Caro-Kann. I wonder if he's going to play Knight F6 or Bishop F5. I think he should play Knight F6. Yep. And, see, that's the thing. I have zero intentions of... I don't want to trade there because I think this G takes F6 line is just too powerful with the rook coming in, castles queenside. And I don't want to study the theory for that, so what I'm actually going to be doing is playing here. Probably H3 when he moves that knight somewhere. And that actually tremendously helps me. Yeah, I actually really like that. You know what? I don't mind if he takes that knight. I really don't. It'd just be a bad decision for him. I wonder what the point of that move was. Because, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Bishop D3. Then again. This gives me a little bit of pressure. This actually gives me a lot of pressure. Let's not screw this up, though. Knight E5 takes. Okay, that doesn't. Knight E5, pawn takes, bishop takes. No, it doesn't work. Okay, so I can basically safely just play bishop D3. Doesn't matter. Okay, so he still wants to castle there. The only thing is I haven't played H5, so I haven't committed myself there. And if I play here, I think this is just going to be beneficial. Yeah, I don't mind the trade. Actually, I don't even mind trading the bishop like this. That's what I thought. And I was looking at a bunch of sacrifices that might be beneficial. Naturally. Yeah, exactly. We're just going to play there, and then queen c3, more than likely. Because that's the thing, I don't know where he's going to be putting his king. So right. Sorry I'm not talking. I'm just trying to calculate everything. That may have been a mistake. I probably shouldn't have gone for this line. But I can get something from this. As expected. We're going to go here. Because c4 actually puts a decent amount of pressure on his position. Is that really 2 pieces? Go figure. And do that. Going with the streak oriented 10. I may as well. There's no real point in not taking it. He doesn't really have anything if he plays knight there. Yeah, okay, so now he does actually have something, so... I suppose I should just do this. Now, the interesting one is if he plays knight c3 would have been the most interesting to me, but okay, fine. I mean, obvious threat is obvious. He has made... Suppose... I could take that... I don't like it, but I mean, I think I'm losing this game. I think the decision to sack what I did was just a bad decision. Yeah, I don't really see a way to counter anything, so... Yeah, I didn't see any way to actually play that successfully. Let's take a look at any of the other games. Best game of the round is probably going to be this one. Okay. Equal material. Yeah, I've noticed Drew does this. He plays pretty boring against lower rated players. Like, extremely boring. Like, immediate trades queens, trade everything off, and go to a very boring and probably drawn ending. But he expects to use time... he expects to use superior ending technique to win. Problem is, he's given his opponent a massive time advantage, and fighting for a win in these positions is extremely difficult, and he should really just go for the draw because he's played it like that. Instead of going for an easy win, it's just bad. Now, if we want to look at the game if we want to look at my first game, well, I mean, I played poorly, to say the least. I made a very impractical decision to try and force an awkward position for my opponent. It just didn't work, and I'm thinking rook b6 here. It's the only move that makes any sense to me. Oh, goody. Yeah, rook b6, king there. May as well take the pawn. I don't see anything better than that. I mean, you gotta go here, right? You gotta play rook b6. That would probably force the very awkward move of rook c6 is just bad. Because now he gets to anchor everything. Or do that. Trade it off and take. I'd personally play here. Lock the structure, but that's also perfectly reasonable. Yeah, g4. I was about to say g4 is probably the correct move. h4 also is good. Take from the outside in, and then lock the structure. That's also effective. Take it. I mean, that's what I would do. I would take it without any thought, so... I mean, I suspect the reason is to do this. Yeah, okay, we're going to take there. Yeah, we're going to take here. That's also effective. It doesn't really matter. Just take it. Yeah. I'd also be considering pushing these pawns and trying to use them to help checkmate along with the rook, so... probably rook to here. Just to block anything, any sideways checks, but that's also effective. I'm assuming here, because you want to stay in the center, because you don't want to get checkmated. Of course, I'd probably have resigned by now, but... see, okay, so there's going to be 4 rounds, so this will be interesting. Not the right move to play. Because now you can go back, at which point, you know, we're going to start moving our king up. Yeah. Yep. I was playing it right as he did. Okay. We'll just play F5, probably. That's also effective. You know, it doesn't really matter. This game is pretty much over. So... let's clear those. Yep, our regular time pressure addicts are the ones who are still going at it. Go figure. I'd play e6, but g6 is also equally good. I may release my Spotify playlist that I listen to if we get, you know what? Let's put it this way. If we get up to, say, 100 subscribers, I'll release my Spotify playlist. Alright, so the next round should be starting. Okay, so I'm playing Chris. Okay. Fame. Their fame. They're the pawns of elite. To compete. Never retreat. Ghosted. You know what? No reason to play Sicilian here. That's the other thing. I'm working on trying to be a little bit less predictable in my openings because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's... oh, shoot. Come on, really? Really? Oop. Hey, we're in the tournament right now. Do you have a bye for this round? We've got 9 players in here. Sorry, 8 players in here. Oh, that's weird. It withdrew you from the tournament. That's really weird, Mike. That's weird because it's not even. It's not showing you in here for some reason. I know. I saw you in the chat earlier. Like, I saw you had joined. I didn't... That's really weird. Yeah, no. You were in the tournament earlier. I don't know what happened. Yeah, it's... we've got games in progress though. So I have no earthly idea. That's the thing. I don't know. Yeah, no. You're good. You were in the right place, but it's weird that you got withdrawn from the tournament. I didn't even notice it. Yeah. Yep, understand. Take it easy. Sorry about that. Bye. Sorry about that. That was our club president who was calling me because he apparently got automatically withdrawn from the tournament. That's not good. This is getting crazy. So, yeah, y'all didn't get to hear the other half of that conversation. I'm sorry about that. And if you're wondering why I'm looking over here, thank you for the queen, Chris. I've got my recording software on this monitor over to my right. I'm playing on this monitor up here, and yeah, that was to be expected. Okay. Okay, this should be a good game. Okay, so we've got ourselves one of the more boring variations of the Italian game. Okay, I'm going to exit that game. Let's take a look at this one. We've got an attempt at a Smith Mora that was denied heavily. And our friend Drew here is... That's interesting. Whoa! That's a good move. Oh, that's a good move. It's going to be this one. He's going to take this one. Really? You took there? Interesting. I mean, there's no reason not to develop this to F5. And then you've got rook here and... Okay, not what I would have done because that... I mean, sure, never play F3, but yeah, H3. Yeah. It's only an exchange, though. That's the thing. Just get the rook active, right? Okay, not what I would have played. There's no reason to move that pawn, honestly. Just just develop your rook! How hard is it? Not the rook I would have moved, but okay. Dun, 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 dun. You know what? I should... No, I can't do that. I'd probably play here, but then that loses a pawn. So yeah, trading queens is probably the most, probably the best. Hey, hey, I'm your life. I'm the one who takes you there. Hey, hey, I'm your life. I'm the one who cares. They betray. I'm your only true friend. Okay, no. Okay, let's actually take a look at the other game that's going on. What game was this? Okay, so it was an attempt at some sort of King's Indian that turned into wackiness because opening theory isn't something... By the way, this pawn is actually relatively interesting. That said, white gave up a massive... White is in a bad way here. This move should do it. Oh, the game must have ended. No? Not what I would have played, but okay, fine. No, that doesn't work. You kind of need to move the bishop back then. Yeah. Let's take a look at this one. I mean, it's going to be pawn. Really? You didn't take the pawn? Okay, fine. Come on. Come on, Isaac. Play the move I know you want to. Nope. See, Isaac's a pawn grabber. He loves his pawns. Isaac hates giving up his pawns. He hates giving up his pawns. And no, I'm not going to do that. No. I'm going to have to make a little bit of a comeback, but if I can get 3 of 4, I'll be happy. That's a bad move. Isaac's probably going to play here. Yeah. Okay. There's no reason to calculate. You have to play it instantly. This is actually an interesting king and pawn ending. This is actually a very interesting king and pawn ending. Ooh, Shirayama. Why are you retreating your king? I've been suggesting G4 for the past couple of moves because you want your king to be active. Because you need your king active, and you've given William a few chances just because you've given him the opposition. No, you wanted to let... That was a bad move. You just play here, yeah. And now, yeah, we're going to advance it. Okay. Now we play here, and it's actually very difficult for you to make progress against against these three. Sure, you're not losing because of that, but you're not winning. What you really need to do is try and dislodge this pawn. And the best way I can think to do that is to, yeah, challenge it. We're going to take it, I assume. Take that. G5 is what I would play, because that's going to help keep white off of this square. This is actually a draw, because black has the opposition, but he can't make any real progress. No, G5 was necessary, because now we can actually challenge G5 and allow, and allow the king to actually get over to here. And white actually has winning chances because of that. Obviously, we have to be concerned about the king coming over here and taking that pawn. But with h4, white actually has some ability to play for a win. Exactly. I would probably play here just to try and anchor this pawn as far back as I can. Because if you could force, let's say if you got this pawn to here and everything else was the same, you may be able to wipe out those queenside pawns and promote, or give yourself a chance at drawing down a queen, which is possible in some king and pawn endings. I know it sounds weird to say king and pawn ending down a queen, but what I'm talking about is where you've got, say, 2 or 3 pawns over here that are ready to promote. Your opponent has a queen, but can't take any of them without allowing you to promote with a winning advantage, and can only check you and force a draw. And I've done that a suspiciously high amount of times. Honestly, half of those times it shouldn't have been draws, but my opponent couldn't figure out how to win. Yeah, I've done that stupidly. It's been suspicious every single time I do that. Okay, so now we need to play... No, you need Isaac! What are you doing, Isaac? Come on, move this A-pawn. I know you're supposedly better at endings than I am, but you need to keep this A-pawn, his A-pawn, from moving. Okay, now, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's game. Yep. Still got a game going? Okay, this is game over then. That's a draw. Interesting. Oh, come on. It doesn't take that much to calculate that you're... It really shouldn't take that much to calculate you're dead lost if you don't. I wish I could have just... I wish as a tournament director I could just adjudicate this as a draw. But obviously that's not allowed. Okay. I hope we... I wonder if he's lost connection. It's very possible. It is very possible that he lost connection. Because Hendup actually lives up near me. Yeah. Okay, close to Gallipoli. Yeah, I wish I could just adjudicate this, because I know y'all don't want to wait for this to end, but this is the only game left in the round, and I wish I could go to a different game. Also, if you're wondering about the hair, I can't get it cut because all the barbershops are closed. I'd love to get it cut, but... Do they would die? Gallipoli. Yeah, this may be a black win just because of connection. Oh, yep, exactly. I was right. He lost connection. Take it, take it. Come on, come on. You 4, 3, 2. Save it, save it. Yes! Lost internet. You can't stop us. Alright, so I've got Wileto. Oh. Okay, we're going to play a French. We're going to play a French defense. We're going to play a French defense. Normally I wouldn't, but we're playing a French defense. Okay, so we're going to play a French defense. Also, I love how he's just taking 30 seconds. I mean, he did just text me, but... There we go. Okay. I don't know if this is theory or not. I don't play the French regularly. And as white, I play the Winnowar. Now, the interesting thing is, what if he moves his knight? Yeah. Okay, that... I expected him to try that, but I didn't think it was actually worth it. He's going to take there. Gallipoli. And I can even try breaking that up with A5. Yeah, see, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to break that up, because there's absolutely no reason for him to be playing like this. B5 is an interesting move, but I don't see a purpose to it, because I can just play, like, knight to D8, and then knight F7 is fine. Yeah. That's what I thought. Then again... I could play knight backwards, but then he's got knight c3, and I don't like that. Yeah, we're gonna just play knight there. I'm gonna play bishop here and trade it off. Yeah, I think this is the best way to play this right now. At least the way I played with f6 and after b4. Though, after a3, I probably should have considered a5 myself. I'm not going to take here because I just don't see the point in doing that. Just play rook c8. And I may just take that knight. I may not. I don't think I care enough. Yeah. Screw it. And see, that's the thing. He's not castling. Okay. That was not to be expected. I'm going to take that. We're going to play knight here, and I don't care that he's going to get to castle. It's not exactly a big deal. We're going to play here, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to actually get my king some sense of safety. Because I did sack an exchange. We're going to play here. Because I don't like knight f6, knight h6, because just losing material that I really don't have to lose, or have the luxury of losing. Then again, I do have enough to actually take on e5 now, and the ability to do so, and it takes him a few moves to get going on there, so I may actually just do that. Okay, that's actually serious. You know what? I don't care if he takes that. Interesting. If I play king f8, I mean, he can't take. Yeah, I can get away with this. I won't be happy about it, but I can get away with it. Because he can't take here without, you know, keeping material, not parity, but what even is a material situation? Okay, I have a pawn for the exchange. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Well, I need to develop anyway, so I don't care if I lose a little bit of material doing this. Yeah. I don't care if I lose that pawn. The pawn was not a big deal to me, believe it or not. And I can actually pin that rook temporarily. And that's the key word, is it is a temporary pin. And even if he plays, say, rook there or queen there, I can... That's the interesting thing, is I may even be able to trap that. Okay, see, yeah, he's trying to stop me from doing that. Okay. I'm going to play here because that secures both c8 from being an actual threat, and it stops c7 from being an actual threat. Okay, he's not actually threatening anything. We're going to play king here, get the rook to the f-file, and then I'll be okay. And see, that's the thing. He's using a lot of time on each move. And actually, I can maybe even get away with, say, knight to d6 now. I can't do it now, obviously. I'm going to play here, get my king to safety. And then I'll figure out how to win this, because he's going to try and ram that pawn up the board, and I don't like it. Okay, so I can definitely play... I can definitely play that now. Because this is not a good move. And then I've got knight here, and that's just a beautiful interference. Ooh, shiny! You checked me! I'm impressed! I am so impressed you checked me! I really am not! I'm sorry, William. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Oh, I really didn't mean it like that. Okay. Honestly, I can even get a good rook lift going, but I don't want to because that's kind of not a fun check. But then I've got bishop f8, so I might actually do that. Yeah, or should I focus on being practical? Because he just trapped his own rook. Okay, I say that. You know what? Just pretend I didn't say anything and pretend I didn't just pretend I didn't say anything. I guess I can play here. It's not like it actually matters. Yeah, we're gonna just go back to here then. I guess I may as well threaten that pawn. Or work to threaten that pawn. Whoa! Okay. Not the move I anticipated. We're just going to do this because I don't even understand what this decision-making process was. I wish I could move my king up, but I can't, which is mildly disappointing. There we go. We'll be getting a pawn for it, so I'll live with it. Yeah, and now that we're in an ending, chances are this is just lost for me. Then again, ding dang darn it all. Okay, this is maybe mildly useful. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Do that. I guess we can do this. I mean, I'm not happy about this position at all. Okay. Okay. Ah, that was a bad idea. Wow, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. Okay. We got mutual time pressure addicts, and yep. I really should have set it to a 2-second increment, but I didn't really pay attention too much. I should have won that game. Talk about a drawish game. Jeez. It's not a draw. White should win this. White should win this, yeah. I wouldn't say it's the easiest win ever, but it should be a win. Should be a win. You just gotta get your king in the center now. Suppose that's also a move. At some point, you're gonna have to advance your king. Okay, so we've got Rush playing now. This is a fair... No, the trees. Okay. Nice little tactic there. Oh, so we got the next round going, and this is the final round, so... Oh yeah, he plays a Scandi. Yeah, I don't like the Scandinavian. We're gonna play Bishop C4. Okay. We're not going to play anything stupid, not right now. The real question is going to be what happens if knight e4. My thinking is I can just get away with playing knight takes e4, bishop takes, knight takes, knight d6, and then be 2-on-2, I think, if I can do my math. We're going to go ahead and take there because he's not actually threatening anything, and now I can play here. Sorry if I didn't explain that tactic very well. Also, I just won back my piece in addition. And see, that's a wonderful thing about what's about to happen is that his king absolutely has to get out of the center. And I can even shut him down on the queen wing, which is really awesome, I find. Because his king is in the center, and I've got my pieces in ideal situations. Yeah. That's fine, I'll just play here. If he tries to fragment, I've got b4, and again, further fragmentation. I don't really care about the looseness around my king, because at the end of the day, I just don't care. Okay, that was a mistake. There we go. Let's see where he goes, though. Yeah. And I don't want to be on the open B file. Yeah, and okay, so if I got my king on a good square, I don't like that the b file can get opened in a way that's positive to him, but I may have to put up with it. Queen h3 might have been slightly better. Which one is this? Change of the seasons, okay. Really, I really do like Dream Theater, jeez. Okay, and see, this is a part where I don't exactly care. I should care about potentially losing my queen, but I'm getting both rooks for it. I'm going to have an extra knight at the end of the day. Now, I'm not going to pre-move queen takes e2 because he might not play rook e2. I would assume he would. Yeah, okay, see, exactly. But now I've got a great place for my knight, so I don't think g5 served any of the needs of his position. Okay, let's think. If I can at least squeak out an even score, I'll be happy. Rook e2 is the move that I would expect, so... not the correct move, because now I can do that, and this is just a... This is a good position for me now. If his king moves into the center, I can just take that and I'm better. So his king probably has to step backwards. I'm tempted to honestly just liquidate everything there on this square. But maybe I shouldn't take it. Maybe I should just take it. Yeah, I think I'll just take it. Oh. Oh, man, that was almost a disastrous mouse slip. That could have been a disastrous mouse slip. Oh, whoa. Did Isaac really lose against... Yeah, he must have lost against... Okay. Oh, no. Sorry. No, Isaac must have... Yeah, sorry. I got it confused. Alright, there was a win, and that looks like the tournament was over, and wow, we actually had another perfect score. Okay. Let's see, anybody else? Okay, so there were 3 people at 2 of 4. That's reasonable. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching who tuned in. Hope you enjoyed my really bad play tonight, and enjoy. Take it easy, y'all. Bye-bye.